Henry Cavill, a name synonymous with charisma, talent, and dedication, recently made headlines not for his cinematic exploits, but for his passionate defense of a franchise close to his heart, Warhammer. Known for his enthusiasm for gaming, fantasy, and geek culture, Cavill took a bold stance against Amazon for a decision that left many fans of the iconic Warhammer franchise both baffled and enraged. This decision involved what many perceived as the platform's overreach into creative liberties with the Warhammer universe, a realm rich in lore and cherished by its vast and devoted fan base. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe buttons for more updates. Warhammer, a franchise rooted in intricate storytelling, grimdark narratives, and an unparalleled depth of world-building, has long been a haven for enthusiasts who relish its unfiltered exploration of heroism, corruption, and cosmic horror. For decades, it has thrived on its unapologetic embrace of its core themes: darkness, complexity, and unyielding conflict. This purity has made Warhammer not only a beacon for its fans, but also a standard-bearer for storytelling that resists mainstream sanitization. When Amazon secured the rights to produce Warhammer content, fans greeted the news with equal parts excitement and apprehension. On one hand, the potential for big-budget adaptations offered a tantalizing prospect of seeing the franchise brought to life with unprecedented visual grandeur. On the other, Amazon's track record of weaving modern sensibilities into established narratives left many wary. The fear that Warhammer's dark and uncompromising nature might be diluted or misrepresented loomed heavily over the announcement. True to form, those fears were soon validated when Amazon began to take creative liberties that appeared to clash with the essence of the Warhammer universe. Reports surfaced suggesting a shift toward more inclusive storytelling, a term that, in the context of Warhammer, sparked contention. Fans expressed concern that the company's push to appeal to broader audiences risked undermining the franchise's core identity. The backlash grew louder as whispers of potential changes trickled into public view, signaling a divergence from the universe's grim, dark ethos in favor of what detractors described as woke reimaginings. Enter Henry Cavill, a figure whose connection to Warhammer transcends mere fandom. Cavill has never shied away from his love for the franchise. From assembling intricate miniatures to engaging in strategy-heavy gameplay, his involvement is not performative but deeply personal. For him, Warhammer is more than entertainment. It is a passion, a sanctuary, and a world that he genuinely respects. This authenticity positioned him as not just a Hollywood star, but a champion of Warhammer's integrity. Cavill's response to Amazon's direction was as resolute as it was impassioned. Refusing to remain silent, he made it clear that the Warhammer universe deserved fidelity to its original vision. For Cavill, the issue was not just about corporate overreach, but about preserving the integrity of a story world that so many hold dear. He highlighted the potential consequences of turning Warhammer into a diluted version of itself, emphasizing how such a shift could alienate the very audience that had kept the franchise alive for decades. What set Cavill's stance apart was his unyielding belief that Warhammer's unique appeal lies in its unvarnished storytelling. In an industry increasingly dominated by sanitized narratives, Warhammer stands as a bastion of authenticity, embracing its dark and brutal themes without apology. Cavill argued that these qualities are precisely what make Warhammer special, and that any attempt to soften its content would be a betrayal of its essence. His argument resonated deeply with fans, who saw in Cavill a rare advocate for creative fidelity in a world increasingly driven by profit and homogenization. The implications of Cavill's stand against Amazon extend far beyond the Warhammer community. It signals a broader resistance to the growing trend of modernizing established franchises in ways that often alienate their core audiences. Cavill's actions underscore a critical point. While evolution and inclusivity in storytelling are vital, they should not come at the expense of a franchise's foundational identity. His call for respect and authenticity serves as a reminder that fans invest in these universes not because they are palatable, but because they are unique. The controversy also sheds light on the delicate balance required in adapting beloved properties for a wider audience. For a franchise like Warhammer, which revels in its niche appeal, the challenge is not merely about attracting new viewers, but about doing so without alienating its existing fan base. Cavill's argument emphasizes that respecting a franchise's origins is not an impediment to growth, but a necessary component of sustainable expansion. Cavill's stance also highlights the importance of creators and stakeholders who genuinely understand and respect the material they adapt. His own deep connection to Warhammer adds weight to his critique of Amazon's approach. For Cavill, this is not just a professional issue, but a personal one. His involvement in the Warhammer community lends him credibility and ensures that his voice resonates with authenticity. Fans rallied behind him, viewing his stand as a rare instance of a high-profile figure using their platform to defend not just a franchise, but an entire creative ethos. Amazon's decision to diverge from Warhammer's established identity also speaks to a broader issue within the entertainment industry: the tension between creative risk-taking and the desire for mass appeal. In attempting to modernize Warhammer, Amazon risks stripping the franchise of its defining characteristics, effectively transforming it into something unrecognizable. Cavill's critique underscores the dangers of such an approach, warning that diluting the essence of a story can result in a hollow and unsatisfying product. For fans of Warhammer, Cavill's intervention is more than a defense of a franchise. It is a rallying cry for the preservation of artistic integrity. His insistence on respecting the original vision of Warhammer resonates deeply with those who fear that corporate interests too often prioritize profitability over authenticity. By speaking out, Cavill has positioned himself as a defender of fan culture, challenging the entertainment industry to prioritize respect for source material over fleeting trends. The fallout from Amazon's creative direction also reveals the growing divide between corporate decision-makers and the passionate communities that sustain beloved franchises. Cavill's advocacy highlights the disconnect between those who create content for profit and those who consume it out of genuine love and appreciation. His stand serves as a stark reminder that the success of any franchise depends on its ability to remain true to its roots while navigating the complexities of modern storytelling. The debate over Amazon's handling of Warhammer is not merely about creative differences. It is a battle for the soul of a franchise. Cavill's critique underscores the stakes involved, emphasizing that Warhammer's identity cannot be compromised without losing what makes it special. His actions challenge the industry to re-evaluate its approach to adaptation, urging creators to respect the worlds they bring to life rather than bending them to fit arbitrary standards of modernity. Cavill's stand against Amazon also carries significant implications for other franchises facing similar challenges. In an era where many beloved properties are reimagined for broader audiences, his critique serves as a cautionary tale about the risks of losing touch with a franchise's core identity. For fans of Warhammer, his intervention is a powerful reminder that their voices matter and that their dedication to the franchise deserves respect. As the dust settles, Cavill's impassioned defense of Warhammer serves as a beacon for fans and creators alike, reminding them that true storytelling is not about appeasing everyone, but about staying true to a vision. His critique of Amazon's approach is not just a call to action for the Warhammer community. It is a rallying cry for all who value the power of authentic and unapologetic narratives. In standing up for Warhammer, Henry Cavill has shown that even in the face of corporate giants, the voice of passion and integrity can still make a difference. Henry Cavill's defense of Warhammer also underscores the increasing influence fans wield in shaping the direction of beloved franchises. The passionate response to his critique shows how deeply connected communities can mobilize around a shared vision when their cherished stories are at risk of being altered beyond recognition. This unity among fans is a reminder to content creators and corporations alike that audiences are not passive consumers but active participants in the cultural legacy of these universes. By taking a stand, Cavill demonstrated the power of a prominent figure aligning themselves with the interests of fans, rather than pandering to corporate agendas. This alignment has sparked broader conversations about accountability in creative industries. It challenges studios to think critically about their adaptations, ensuring they reflect not only modern considerations, but also the values and themes that originally resonated with audiences. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave your comments below and tell us, what are your thoughts on Henry Cavill's comments about Amazon's Warhammer changes? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.